Think back to early 2020. At first, most people heard about a strange outbreak somewhere far away and thought, that sounds serious, but it probably won't affect me. Offices stayed open, schools ran normally, restaurants were packed, life looked completely stable. And then, very quickly, it wasn't. AI today feels very similar. A lot of people still think it's overhyped. Tech people are exaggerating again. But inside many workplaces, the change has already started, quietly, gradually, and faster than it appears from the outside. The important part is this isn't speculation anymore. People who work with AI daily are watching their tasks change in real time. They're not warning others to scare them. They're warning them because they're already adapting. What makes AI unusual is the speed. It's not just improving little by little, it jumps. Something you tried 3 or 4 months ago might now behave like a completely different tool. That's why many people say, I used AI once. It was okay. Usually what they did was ask it a simple question, basically treating it like Google with manners. But AI's real power isn't answering one question. It's handling a workflow. It can read documents, summarize them, compare sources, rewrite drafts, generate options, revise based on feedback, and repeat, all in one continuous loop. In other words, it doesn't just give you information, it helps you do the work. This also isn't only a tech job issue. Programmers were affected first because engineers built AI that could write code, and that helped them build even better AI. After that, it spreads. Jobs centered around thinking in computers, accounting, finance, law, customer support, analysis, writing, marketing, administration won't disappear overnight, but companies may need fewer people for the same output, or expect each person to produce more. The shift isn't replacement, it's compression. AI is gradually learning to perform multiple cognitive tasks at once, reading paperwork, drafting reports, spotting inconsistencies, organizing information, and handling repetitive digital tasks. So if your job mainly involves a screen, reading, typing, responding, summarizing, scheduling, reporting, this does affect you. Maybe not immediately, but definitely eventually. The correct reaction isn't panic, it's experimentation. The best way to learn AI isn't asking it random trivia like write a poem about tacos. Instead, give it your real work, especially the tasks you secretly procrastinate because they take forever. Office worker, upload messy meeting notes and ask for a clean summary. Sales, have it draft follow-up messages for different customer personalities. Manager or analyst, let it organize non-sensitive data and explain patterns. At first, it won't be perfect. That's normal. Using AI is less like installing an app and more like supervising a new employee who works extremely fast but takes instructions very literally. The clearer your instructions, the better the results. AI is powerful, but humans still need to know how to assign tasks. Another important rule, don't test it once and make a permanent judgment. Right now, the biggest advantage doesn't belong to the person who talks about AI the most. It belongs to the person who quietly practices using it every week. Alongside learning, it's also wise to prepare financially and mentally. Build a small safety buffer. Avoid stretching your obligations too tightly, not because disaster is guaranteed, but because flexibility equals options. AI brings risk, yes, but it also removes barriers. Things that used to require time, teams, or specialized skills, writing plans, researching ideas, learning new fields, starting small projects, are suddenly accessible to individuals. The real question isn't exactly how will AI change the next 5 years. The real question is, will you start adjusting while the change is early or after it becomes unavoidable? Periods like this usually reward the people who begin learning before they feel forced to. And oddly enough, the moment when everyone is still debating whether it matters is usually the best moment to start.